What's happening, Monster Jam fans? Welcome to Science Series 4 Racing. I'm your host, Green Dobuff or Joseph Nelson, whichever one you prefer. I'll answer to both. Let's get to it, shall we? First off is our two fastest qualifiers. Well, this one was the fastest, but these two were equally fast. Came back as a fast loser and conquered the rest of practice. So here we go. Racing round one. Lone Wolf take on Gravedigger Grego. Let's go! And Lone Wolf was an easy win. Over the Mega Cans, landed on his roof. Gravedigger goes off to the side. Not sure what happened there. But regardless, Lone Wolf is your winner and advancing to round two. And coming up next, two-time Science Series champion Bad Company taking on the newcomer King Sling. Beautiful looking truck, even though it's on a leafer chassis. I guess you could say it's a custom concept. And also, how about that new Bad Company, huh? Mixture of the two designs, black body with the white logo. Only it's got an orange outline on it. Still cool. But anyways, King Sling, Bad Company, down we go. Bad Company's got the whole shot and he will eliminate King Sling. Moving on to round two. Alright, next up, a couple of newcomers here. You've heard these names before in real life, but never on this channel. Well, you might have seen Velociraptor in my Kansas City video. But anyways, got Velociraptor taking on Unnamed and Untamed. A couple of new names, let's go! And Velociraptor, unable to climb over the Mega Cans, but still manages to get the win thanks to Unnamed and Untamed parking right behind him. So Velociraptor is going into the second round. And next up, the rivalry continues. Cody Armstrong versus Monster Jam Collector Racing. We got Cody Armstrong and Bounty Hunter, and Monster Jam Collector Racing and Slinger. So here we go. Ford and Chevy. Oh no, wait, they're both Fords. Oh, my bad. Anyways, a Slinger. Holy crap. What a race. Wow, he really took off. Yeah, he definitely had the whole shot on him. Emphasis on the shot. Because he was about as fast as a speeding bullet. I did not plan that well. Alright, next up, as I say on Monster Truck Attitude, it's the Battle of the Bow Tie. They're both Merkin. USA 1 taking on Cyclops. Let's go racing! And USA 1 was an easy win, as Cyclops takes out a couple of Christmas trees, and over he goes. Guess we know which lane is cursed. It is the near lane this time, but now that I pointed it out, it's going to change later on. Just you watch. Alright, next up, in the far lane is Saigon Shaker, taking on Barely Tame in the near lane. And the Ford versus the Jeep. Let's go racing! And, oh, yep. Remember what I said about the curse lane? Yep. So Barely Tame will get the win. Saigon Shaker goes off to the side and will not be getting the win here. And here we go again with the rivalries. Got Bigfoot in the far lane taking on Snakebite in the near lane. Who's looking to get a win this year and get an invite to the World Finals, whenever that may be. So Bigfoot, Snakebite, down we go. And Snakebite, oh wait. Well, Snakebite had the lead, but it will be Bigfoot who gets the win in the end. But Snakebite did have the whole shot on him, but couldn't keep it up. And next up, another rivalry. Got Gravedigger taking on Max Steve. 20th Anniversary Edition, my favorite Max Steve design. And we're going to be doing it from here. So here we go. Max Steve's got the lead, and he has got the win over Gravedigger, who just didn't have what it takes to get over the Mega Cans. Max Steve is advancing to round two. Alright, next up is Battle of the Indies. We got Time Flies taking on Scarlet Bandit. Haven't heard from these two in a while, but here they are again. And here they go. Scarlet Bandit's got the lead. Well, she did. Time Flies landed on top of her. But Scarlet Bandit will move on to round two. Alright, next up, a couple of Hot Wheels monster trucks here. Sorry for the background noise. I still don't know what kind of work they're doing over there. We got Will Trash It All taking on Bored to Be Wild. Haven't seen this truck in a while. Brand new look. And Bored to Be Wild took a little bit of a break, but he's back, hoping to get a win. Here we go. And Will Trash It All trashes the the skateboard. Born to be Wild, I forgot the name. Well, he just ended up on skateboard fail compilation. Meanwhile, Will Trash Doll was right in the rear all the way to victory. And next up, we got Max D, Reckless, taking on Higher Education. Futuristic SUV taking on the school bus. Let's get it. And it's going to be Max D. It's looking good for Team Max D here. Can they keep it up? Still got a couple of grave diggers left to go. Alright, next up we got Son of a Digger Purple taking on Wolverine. Haven't seen this one for a while. Let's see what he's got. Down he goes, he's got the whole shot on, but Son of a Digger gets the win, taking out the barrels. Man, Wolverine really had the lead there, but it ended. And next up in round one racing, it's the Battle of the Fords. It's Blue Thunder taking on Obsession. Both trucks have been in this Science Series since the very beginning. And celebrating a decade of destruction here they are again. Down they go. And Blue Thunder will get the win over Obsession. What a finish. Alright, next up in racing, if you can hear me over the obnoxious construction, it's BKT in the far lane, taking on the brand new Prowler in the near lane. Leafer versus whatever chassis Team Predator runs. Here we go. And the Leafer gets the win. What a race. BKT advancing to round two. And he kept it on all four BKT tires. You happy, Ryan Lacoste? And next up in racing, we got Gravedigger 25th anniversary taking on Monster Patrol. Couple of classic names here. Let's go. Gravedigger got the lead, but Monster Patrol gets the win. Since Gravedigger got stuck between the can and the two vans. And Monster Patrol is advancing to round two. And next up, another ride truck, Megalodon, taking on Scooby-Doo. Down they go, and it's going to be Scooby-Doo. And next up, kind of a flashback showdown race here, which I do plan on doing sometime this year, I don't know when. Avenger taking on Maximum Destruction. Let's get it. And they both go over the cans, and Avenger will get the win over Maximum Destruction. Alright, couple more classic names here. We got Predator in the far lane, taking on Blacksmith in the near lane. I've seen this one for a while. Let's see what he's got against Predator. Down we go. Blacksmith wipes out, and Predator will get the win, avenging his teammate Prowler. Alright, next up we got Bulldozer taking on Black Stallion, who hasn't gotten a win in so long. He's had enough of it. He's brought out the Track Ace tires, making everybody nervous, even though we lost in round one in practice yesterday. Let's see what he can do here on camera. Here we go. He's got the lead and he has got the win. Black Stallion going to round two, taking out Bulldozer. And next up is Ford and Chevy once again. And they're both orange. It's Illuminator taking on Gravedigger. Illuminator, who was pretty fast in practice yesterday. See what he can do here against Gravedigger. Down they go. And Illuminator is going to the second round. Nicely done by Illuminator. Tough break for Gravedigger. And next up in round one, we got Boss Gator taking on Hurricane Force. Definitely feels like a hurricane right now. Except it's a tornado. Yeah, tornado watching everywhere else around us. But we'll be fine. Anyways, Hurricane Force, Boss Gator, down we go. And they both go over the cans, and Boss Gator is going to the second round, taking out Hurricane Force. Alright, next up, we got Shark Bite taking on Gravedigger the Legend. This is Shark Bite's second Science Series. See what he can do here against the Legend. Down we go. Over the mega cans goes Shark Bite, and he will move on to round two. Sorry about background noise, school bus. Yeah. Okay, we finally reached the end of round one. Got Backwards Bob taking on Wildflower. Let's go. And Backwards Bob is going to round two. What a race. And now it's time for round two. Alright, but hold up. Wait a minute. We need another truck. Not to worry. It's Fast Loser time. So we got Bounty Hunter, King Sling, and Unnamed and Untamed. Let's go. And it's gonna be Bounty Hunter. Back for revenge. Alright, here we go. Round 2. We got Bad Company taking on Lone Wolf. A couple of songs I listened to. Both Eric Church and Judas Priest. And the original and Five Finger Death Punch. Let me know which one you prefer. Anyways, Bad Company, Lone Wolf. Bad Company take on the Big Bad Wolf. Let's go! And Bad Company. Wow. That was really fast. Bad Company advancing to round 2. Or 3, excuse me. And next up, got Slinger, who's got a bulletless Velociraptor's name on it. Here we go. But Velociraptor is faster than his bullet. And Velociraptor will be moving on to round 2. Alright, next up is a battle between Ford and Chevy and Triple B Motorsports. It's Barely Tame taking on USA 1. Let's go! They both go over the cans and Barely Tame will get the win over USA 1, advancing to round 3. Alright, next up, both trucks are bent on destroying Gravedigger. Even though there aren't any Gravediggers in this round, except for Son of a Digger. Bigfoot and Max D. Let's go! They both go over the Mega Cans, and Max D goes the furthest. Moving on to round 3. And next up, we got Scarlet Bandit taking on Will Trash It All. Down they go. Scarlet Bandit wipes down sodas. Will Trash It All, but he's got the win. And a tough break for Scarlet Bandit. And next up, we got Max D taking on Son of a Digger. Can Son of a Digger avenge his father? Yes, he will. As he takes out Max D Reckless and advances to round 3. This will make a good World Finals design, in my opinion. Alright, racing is going to be divided into 2 parts. I gotta get going. But I want to squeeze in a couple more races. So here goes Blue Thunder and BKT. Down they go, and Blue Thunder gets the win. BKT was a nice save. Back on all 4 BKT tires. But sadly, he didn't get the win. Alright, next up, Monster Patrol taking on Scooby-Doo. And over they go, and Scooby-Doo is going to get the win over Monster Patrol. Advancing to round 3. Avenger versus Predator. And Predator gets the win over Avenger. Moving on to round 3. Alright, couple of Fords here. Black Stallion and Illuminator. And Black Stallion, oh wait, oh nope. Illuminator. Here, yep, Illuminator. It was kind of hard to tell from where I was standing. But Illuminator got the win over Black Stallion. Alright. Gator versus the Shark. Boss Gator take on Shark Bite. Let's go! And Shark Bite goes off to the side, and Boss Gator gets the win. Alright, final race before we close out part 1. And this is the end of round 2. Backwards Bob taking on Bounty Hunter. Down they go, and Bounty Hunter will get the win over Backwards Bob. Alright, that concludes part 1. And I can't wait for part 2, which will be tomorrow. This is round 3, and it's looking good. See you then.